YouTube is a great platform to create, share, and make money from your content. But in order to grow your YouTube channel, you have to upload at least once a week. So to create quality content every single week, you have to research, you have to film and edit, and then upload the content. And it's difficult to do that without letting it take up all of your time. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to create content with stock footage. So this is the best way to create a channel without filming videos. So what is stock footage? So stock footage is usually small clips that are usually about 20 to 30 seconds long. And these are clips on anything. So it could be a random yoga clip or an office clip. It could be traveling, could be business. And these clips are compiled together to tell a story. So once they're all compiled together, the video is usually about 5 to 10 minutes long. And there's entire channels on YouTube with millions of subscribers that only use stock footage to create their content. And I'll show you some examples of these channels and how you can also create these types of content within just a few minutes. So in today's video, you're going to learn the pros and cons of using free and paid stock footage. Then I'll show you how to rewrite scripts with AI software. So to create a good quality video, you do need a good script. But you don't need to write the script yourself. You can actually use an AI software that will write the script for you. So I've made a detailed video on this software before, and I'll leave a link to that in the description below, but I'll go through the basics of it in today's video. Then you're going to learn how to create the video using a content creator, a new content creator that I've been using. And then we'll also add some commentary to the content towards the end of the video. This is a YouTube channel called aisoftware.com. And it's a great example of the type of content that we're going to create in today's video. So I'll leave a link to this channel in the description below, but I'll show you some of their videos, but I can't show you the videos with sound because it does have some copyrighted music. So you can see right here, it's just stock footage compiled together. And they also add some commentary and some background music. So with all of these clips, they just tell stories. So this one is about 15 tiny upgrades that cost $0. So most of their content is about finance, or could be about self-help and things like that. So they've actually got some really good content, and you can see they've got a huge fan base as well. They've got 3.57 million subscribers, and in total they have 421 million views. So that's really good numbers right there. So this is a good example. So this is the type of content that we're going to create. So what are the pros and cons of using free stock footage? So there's some great websites to find free stock footage like pixels.com, pixabay.com, videasy.com, and I'll leave a link to all of these websites in the description below. So it's really easy to come in here and just hit download, and you have a bunch of different clips to make a YouTube video. But you are limited to just a few videos. So these guys don't have enough videos in their stock. So you are limited, and you're also limited to the quality. So you can't download high definition videos from these websites. So if you want to download high definition, then you have to pay for them. So some of these websites do offer good quality high definition videos, but most of them don't offer high definition videos. So those are the pros and cons of using free stock footage. So if you're a beginner, I recommend you start with just free stock footage, and once you start making some money, you can invest it in something like Storyblocks. So Storyblocks is probably the best website to find free stock video, audio, images, and they even have a video editor, an online video editor. So this costs $360 per year or $65 per month. So the pros is that you have the highest quality videos, and also there's a ton of videos on this website. So I've almost never had a time where I couldn't find the type of video that I'm looking for. But the con is that you have to pay $360 per year, which is quite expensive. So in today's video, I'm going to use storyblocks.com because I've already got an account, but you don't need to make an account here. You can just use websites like pixels.com or pixabay.com and things like that. So when you're creating a video, you should always start with the script. So to write a script, we're going to use this AI software right here called quillbot.com. So I'll leave a link to this website in the description below. So let's say you have a topic to make a video on. So the type of video that I want to make is how to be productive. So this is a video from alux.com called 15 habits to avoid to become highly productive. So I'm just going to go into Google and just search up highly productive or how to be highly productive. So here's one. So 25 habits of highly productive people. So that's a good article. Sounds like a good article. So I'm going to click on that. So usually I go through a lot of articles, but just to make this video quick, I'm just going to go through this one article right here. So all you need to do is just copy this, and we're not going to simply copy and paste the exact script from this website because you're not allowed to do that. You can get a copyright strike. So you have to rewrite the script. And I recommend using multiple articles, not just one article. But in today's example, just to keep this video quick, I'm just going to use this one article. So we're going to rewrite this entire article into a YouTube video script. So let's go to quillbot.com, and I'm simply going to paste the first paragraph in. So it says, have you ever wondered how they do it? The entrepreneurs, CEOs, athletes, rock stars, blah, blah, blah. So now I'm just going to click on paraphrase right here. So it's going to go through this script right here, and it's going to rewrite it right here. So you can see these orange letters are rewritten. So did you ever ask how they did this? Businessmen, CEOs, sportsmen. So it's changed all of these words into your own words. Now you can rewrite this again yourself. So I copy this again, and then I paste it back in here, and you rewrite what the AI rewrote for you. So it really becomes your own rewritten script. So sometimes it actually goes backwards to what we had before. So it says, have you ever wondered how they've done that? So that sounds pretty good to me. Miracles, rock stars, fans. So that sounds pretty good. So that's actually a good script right here. And you can again go in here and you can rewrite it again into your own words manually as well. But I'm happy with this, so I'm going to keep it, leave that as it is. So that's one paragraph, and then you just do the same thing when you go through this entire list right here. And remember, you should be using multiple articles and really rewrite a script that's completely original, so it doesn't look like you've just copied it from a random script online. So you really have to rewrite it yourself, but you can just use the software, which makes it so much easier for you. So that's quillbot.com, and that's how you write a simple script. So just within a few minutes, I wrote up this small script using quillbot.com, and I'm going to create a video based off of this script. So to create this video, I'm going to use the Storyblocks Maker. So this is a video editor within Storyblocks, but you can use any other video editor that you have. So it could be iMovie, could be Adobe Premiere or HitFilm Express, and I'll leave a link to some of the free video editors in the description below. So this is another advantage to use storyblocks.com because they have their own video editor, which makes it really easy to collect all of your stock footage together or audio and images together and to create your videos right within Storyblocks. So that's what I'm going to use in today's video. So I'm going to click on the maker right here. So this is something new that they just released. So there are some bugs. So I'll show you the pros and cons of using this. So I'm going to pick a template right here. So I'm going to pick the wide template. And I'll first type in the title. So the title is called 25. Actually, I'll just type in 15 habits instead of 25. So 15 habits of highly productive people. And I'll also put this on 2 lines, and you can see what it looks like in the back there. So now I'll hit done. And I can also, one more thing, I'll put this, actually I'll leave this on the center. So you can also put it on the left, but I'll just keep it on the center for now. Then I can animate this in. So I can use something like this. So I think that looks pretty good. I can use a quote. That also looks pretty cool. They're stacked over. That also looks pretty cool. So I'm just going to use maybe this one right here. So this is going to be the intro. And I can also change the color. So I'll change it to something like a lightish blue, something like that. So let's hit play and see what that looks like. Cool. So once you're happy with that, so that's the intro. Next, let's add some footage for the intro. So right here where it says stock footage, I'm going to hit search. So if you're using a free one, you have to go in here and you have to hit download, and then you have to upload it into your video editor. So that is, a few extra steps that you have to take. But the advantage of this is that you can just hit search, and I can hit search up something like productivity, or productive, and I can hit search. and I can just pick one of these footages right here. So maybe I'll pick this one, and I don't have to take the entire clip. So it's a 20-second clip, so I can maybe pick the first 15 seconds of it or something like that, and I can just hit add clip. So there it is in the background. So I'm happy with that. And let's say I only want the intro to be about 5 seconds. So I'll just leave it at 5 seconds. So that looks good, and I'll hit stop. So next, let's go into, have you ever wondered how they've done that? So maybe I'll take that first line. So I'll copy this, and you know, sometimes as I'm writing the script, I sometimes change the script right here as well. So maybe I'll say something like, have you ever wondered how they're so productive, or something like that. So it's really up to you. So next I'll click on add text right here, and I'll just paste in what I just copied. So I'll say, have you ever wondered how they are so productive? How they are so productive. And I'll also put this on 2 different lines, and I'll also align this to the left, and I'll make this a bit smaller. So make the font, yeah, maybe about that size, and I'll leave this in the corner right here. And for this, I'll just make it kind of move to the left like this, or move to the right actually. So I think that looks better like that. And I'll also kind of move this just above right here, and I'll add some stock footage into this one. So for this one, I'll say productive people or something. So I'll search that up. So something different. So productive people. And yep, so I think this one looks good. So I'll just choose this one, and I'll hit add clip. So let's just see what all of this looks like so far. Oops, let me just pause this and pull this back. And so it starts with 15 habits of oh, I spelled that wrong. So it should be highly productive. And then it starts here. So over here does look, you can't really read the text. So what I'll do here is I'll just add a little background to it. So that looks much better, I think. So just like that, we've just created a 15-second video. Now you just keep going with the script over and over again. So maybe I'll just add in the first of the title. So it's of the list. So they are not working, or they are not working multitasking. So that doesn't make sense. So I have to rewrite that. So I'll just add in another text right here. So I will say number 1, they are not multitasking. Oh, they do. Oh, yeah, I'll just say they are not multitasking. So I don't want it to be exactly what it is here. So yes, it says they don't multitask, and I just said they are not multitasking. So I did rewrite the words there. Then I'll just click on search stock footage here, and I'll type in something like multitasking. Multitask. Oh, did I spell that wrong? There we go. So multitasking, maybe for that, I'll use something like this. So this person looks like she's multitasking. So I'll hit add clip. And I'll also align this to the center. There we go. Somewhere around here. Oh, maybe I'll also make the font a bit smaller so it's easier to read. Align it to the center, and I'll also give it that same effect. So that looks good. Maybe I'll put this at the top. So you don't spend too long editing here, but I'm just trying to explain everything to you guys, so you guys know how to use this in detail, and also know how to create your own content as a good quality content as well. So I think this is good enough here. Now you just keep going and just keep adding all of the scripts over and over again. So now all I'm going to do, so this is one of the cons of using Maker from Storyblocks, is that you can't add your own commentary. So this is something with online video editors that they almost never add. So you can create a video, but and you can also add some background music as well, but you can't add your own commentary. So this is one of the biggest disadvantages from using online video editors. So what you have to do is export the video, and I'm going to export it in high definition. Click on export, And then once it's finished exporting, you need to download the video and then manually upload the commentary from another video editor. So this is the biggest disadvantage from using the Maker from Storyblocks. But I still use Storyblocks Maker because it's so much easier to just find all of the content and just add them all together within Storyblocks and then just manually add the commentary in later on. So that's the only disadvantage from using storyblocks.com. So once this is finished rendering, I'll show you how to use add commentary using vvideo.com. So I understand that some of you might not be comfortable adding your own voice to your videos. So you can pay someone as low as $5 to do a voiceover for you. So this is a website called fiverr.com. It's a freelance website and you can get things done like graphic design, digital marketing, video and animation, and also voiceovers. So here's an example right here. So he will do a voiceover, 450 word voiceover for just $5. So you need to come in here and just search up voiceover. And you'll notice when you search it up, it will show you the most expensive ones right here. So these ones are like $36, $28. So that's a bit too expensive. So you need to come under filter right here and come under budget. And the minimum, I'm just going to leave this as it is. And the maximum, I'm going to leave this one on $8. So $5 US is about 8 New Zealand dollars right here. So I'm going to click on apply. And you can see these guys will do a voiceover for just $5 US. So I'm going to pick this guy here. And you can see he's got good reviews, 5 31-star reviews. So let's go into his voiceover here, right here. And you need to check the number of words. So he will only do 50 words for $5. So that's not enough. It has to be at least 500 words. So you do have to do a little bit of digging here to find someone that will do at least 500 words for $5. So here's a good example. So this guy will do 450 words. So that's close enough for $5. And he's got good reviews, 155 5-star reviews. So if you are comfortable using your own voice, then you can just use your own video editor and just add the voiceover manually. So this is called vvideo.com. This is the video editor that I'm using, and I've got the voiceover option right here. And you should also have some kind of voiceover option on your video editor. So I'm just going to add in the clip that we got. So the video's finished rendering. So I just hit download and I uploaded that to vvideo, and let's add in a voiceover. So I'm going to hit narrate right here, and it's going to count down from 3. So have you ever wondered how they've done that? CEOs, rock stars, athletes, how can they work all day with infinite energy without burning out at all? What do they do and how do they do it? So you can see, just as I was reading it out, it did repeat some of the script over here, over and over again here. So it says, what do they do? And it says, what do they do again? So this is where the AI doesn't write the script properly. So that's why it's important for you to read through the script and rewrite the script manually again. So sometimes I don't do that. I just, as I'm reading it, I just kind of, it's kind of like bullet points. You just kind of say it off the top of your head, and you get better with practice. So I've got the first voiceover. So I'm just going to hit save. And I might also go back in here, and I might find some, let me just go back home right here. And I'll go into audio, and I can find some copyright free audio right here as well. So let's go into, I'm just going to type in something like audio, maybe productive music or something like that. Let's see what comes up for productive music. So let's hit play here. Busy and productive. So I think that sounds pretty good. So I'm gonna hit download there. So I'm gonna download it as an MP3, and I'm gonna upload that into vvideo as well. So I'm gonna upload that right here, and I'm gonna load the audio for the audio for the background music, because I don't want that to be too loud. So now let's hit play. They've done that. CEO, how they've done that. CEO. So it looks like I started doing the voiceover a bit too early, so that's why it's starting a bit early. But it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna hit play. CEOs, rock stars, athletes. How can they work all day with infinite energy without burning out at all? What do they do and how do they do it? So I might increase my voice just a little bit and decrease this to like maybe about 5%. Maybe that might sound a little bit better. Rock stars, athletes. How can they work all day with infinite energy So let's try that again. What do they do and how do they do it? So that looks pretty good to me. So now I just keep going with all of the scripts and all of the clips and the background music as well. So by the end of this, within about an hour, you will have a video done and ready to upload. So if you follow this process exactly as it is, you will easily create at least one video per week. You only need to work about 2 to 3 hours per week. Just need to do some research, just need to practice editing some videos and also practice adding your own voiceover. And when it's your first time adding your own voiceover, you're always going to stumble on the words. You're not going to sound that great the first time. If you go back and watch some of my old YouTube videos on this channel, you can see how bad my voice sounds, and that still doesn't sound great, but I still do it anyway. As long as the information gets through, that's all people care about. So that's how you create these types of content like alux.com.